To really understand mast cell activation syndrome, we need to take a trip back in time to the invention of antibiotics. Meet penicillin, the OG antibiotic born in 1928 by Alexander Fleming. It came from a humble fungal spore, but don't be fooled, it had a superpower. It thrived in bacteria-rich environments by ruthlessly taking out bacteria. I want you to remember that. Deleting bacteria was a survival mechanism for a mold. Now think about your body, your skin, your gut. Both are like bustling cities for bacteria. Antibiotics are literal lifesavers because when certain bacteria start overpopulating, they can cause chaos like sepsis, which is a fast track to a medical emergency. But nature is a tricky negotiator. She never gives us something for free. There is always a trade-off. Law of conservation of mass applies here, and antibiotics are a prime example of this. They save lives, but the catch is that they aren't exactly sharpshooters. While they're busy taking out the bad bacteria, they're also wiping out a ton of your healthy, friendly flora too. Fun fact, you actually have more non-human cells in your body than human ones. Think of yourself as a walking ecosystem. When antibiotics kill off the friendly bacteria, they're messing with the very microbes that in many ways make you you. In fact, some scientists have come to the conclusion that we are just meat envelopes serving as a germ dating app. Imagine a city of 14 trillion people and just 100 of them are the bad guys. Now instead of precision strikes, you carpet bomb the whole place. Sure, you'll take out most of the bad guys, but you're also going to wipe out a ton of innocent bystanders. And those missing trillions of good guys, well, you have to hope that they'll bounce back. Fingers crossed. Oh, and here's a fascinating side note, antibiotic use might also affect your fertility. So how does this all tie into MCAs? Well, after seeing hundreds of MCAs patients, there are two things that pop up again and again in their case histories. One, they've taken a lot of antibiotics. Before MCAs even shows up, many of them have been given antibiotics for recurrent strep or other common infections over and over again. Add to that a history of IBS, and you've got a group of people whose gut flora was already walking on thin ice before the MCAs kicked in, not to mention the glyphosate exposure. It's everywhere, it acts like an antibiotic, you cannot get away from it, it's zapping half of our healthy bacteria just for fun. Two, they've been exposed to toxic mold. Not everyone knows about this exposure, but here's what I see. A lot of my MCAS patients notice their symptoms flare up in musty, moldy environments and ease up when they step outside into sunny, dry places. It's like their bodies are allergic to basements and rainforests. Now, I'm gonna be real with you, the mold connection is still a little foggy. I love having solid evidence for the claims I make, but this one needs more research before it is a slam dunk. I am playing connect the dots here, and in medicine that can be risky. But the pattern keeps showing up over and over in my patients' histories, and it's hard to ignore. Some patients don't know they've been exposed to mold, but a lot of them live in very damp places like coastal Great Britain, swampy Florida, or here in the Pacific Northwest. It's the kind of moist that makes you want to reach for a hot, dry sauna. The culprit is often Stachybotrys, aka black mold, which is infamous for causing many kinds of health issues. Stachy doesn't have a specific antibacterial component like penicillium, but it causes harm by excreting a mycotoxin called trichothecenes, which can destroy many kinds of life, including bacteria. In Chinese medicine terms, every mast cell patient I have seen has been categorized according to what we call damp and cold. And if this sounds like the kind of environment where people would be more susceptible to damage from mold, you would be right.